Just because my brother, got his cure, he's no longer with us, doesn't mean I can't still help out in some way. So I started by doing between 2008 and 2011. I was doing little odds and end fundraisers. I even sold like little purple ribbon clay pins, would make special ones for different families. Like, if there was families that lost a child to MPS, any of the forms of MPS, I would make that
Yeah.
for them and make quantities for them to give and sell and
Mhm.
raise funds and awareness for. After doing that, I started to think I want to do more. I mean, yeah, every dollar counts. That's one thing my mom's always said, but I feel I can do a lot more than just making pins and selling pins.
Yeah.
So I got to think as like, what did my brother enjoy? I mean, yeah, sure, my mother did fundraising walks and runs, but me being young, I just thinking like my brother never could really walk or run. I don't want to try to do that again. But one thing that he enjoyed throughout his entire life, whether he was functioning or not functioning, he enjoyed music. That was the one thing that stuck with me and stuck out
Mhm.
throughout everything. So that's where that started. Is I was like, well, let's talk to the one local restaurant manager who has open mic night, and they have different bands come in and play on certain nights of the week.
Mhm.
And we coordinated with her at the South Park Hotel. And yeah, I think our first year we had 10 local bands that showed up. And the first few years we ended up having about 10 to 12 local bands. But slowly over the years, we realized that's great and all, but we want to try to keep a larger crowd there longer. We shortened it to like 4 or 5 bands a day throughout the day, and we just got a lot more success from that.
This just becomes what, like an all-day concert?
Yeah,
And
yeah, it starts usually around like, well, I mean,
Mhm.
my day starts for the fundraiser. It starts at like 6 a.m. and goes till like 10 p.m. We usually have the concert kickoff at like 11, 12 o'clock, and then it goes to like
Mhm.
8:30. But most
Yeah.
recently, it wasn't 6 years ago, we did a motorcycle ride, like a progressive ride, where we have a bunch of guys with their bikes come out, or their
Yeah.
passengers. And they put in an entry to win some prizes at the end, ride a nice distance. So
Yeah.
for 4 years, we've done that. My quote unquote team is family. I mean, at the end of the day, is your best ally. It started small. It was my mom, my aunt, my cousin, me, my grandfather at the time, and just started from there. And then over the years, you get friends throughout your life that realize what you're doing, and they want to help, they want to lend a hand, and thank God for people like that.
Yeah.
It's great when you get a good cause and a good charity, but starting a fundraiser, it's I don't know if I was blessed with just dealt the right cards, but it's fairly easy if you have the will and the want to do it. You want to find a meaning. The guy found mine was my brother enjoyed music.